Hey guys, we got Sergio here today. One of the most unique swings on tour in the last, let's see, decade and a half now. Some really cool stuff going on with this. We all know his crazy lag he has and stuff, but one thing that really stands out to me, one of only, I don't know, a handful of guys I could think of who can return this club shaft directly on the address shaft plane, borderline underneath it. Hogan's obviously the one that comes to mind. We used to do this all the time. So we're going to look at it, see what he's up to, see how he does it. We'll draw a couple little lines here. Sergio always seems to set up kind of unique, a lot of knee flex. Seems like he's back in his heels sometimes more than this swing. High hands occasionally, especially with an iron. His takeaway's a little out, so hands are working slightly out away from him. You're going to see this left arm kind of shoot out just a little bit at the start. And another very unique thing that he's doing already, if you look at this right arm, dead straight. And even still, you don't see much flex in this right arm. It looks like it's pretty much straight back at the camera. Left arm's getting a little across his chest. Hip's still in good shape, hasn't really, compressed into the ground, staying tall, staying out over the ball. So kind of like old Tiger, Adam Scott. All the lifting, all the raising of his arms is going to happen early on in his backswing with that straight right arm. Then you're going to see his right arm start to flex just a hair. And now we'll start to see some of that bicep. Most guys who get it in front of them so much early on have to just keep it there to make it work. You're going to see Sergio actually get his right arm a hair behind him at the top. Club maybe a hair laid off. And then here comes the magical Sergio move. So this club head is going aggressively shallow down towards the ground. So he's doing all that, and the butt of the grip is basically in place. So he gets into this ridiculous position. Left arm parallel on the way down. See the club's flat, shallow of the plane, and he's able to steepen it. Until he gets it perfectly on the plane. There you go. So super unique. Can't imagine teaching somebody how to do that. One really cool thing you can see with these swings that are going from flat, shallow, and steepening onto the plane is you can just basically put a circle around the club head and watch it stay right there. Oops. For the majority of the downswing. So he gets it dead on the plane and wheels it well around to the left. To me, it always looks like he's mashing down on the ball, trying to hit a cut, trying to not hit it left. Kind of see some of that in the release. Pretty interesting too. He has such a nice high finish for somebody who's so flat and coming from such a shallow angle. So yeah, there's down the line. I got a couple face ons here. This is not a still camera, but you know, we'll do our best with it. 3 wood, got it a hair back in his stance, maybe a 5 wood. I don't know what he carries, but you can see it's definitely not up here where a driver would be, so he's going to be mashing down on this, probably hitting some kind of low cut. Any shots I've seen him hit look that way. You're just not going to see people do this with the right leg. You see this weight's rolling out to the right side of his, outside of his right foot. Another unique thing he does. So if you pay attention right here, you're going to see this right foot roll up. You know that right arm is dead straight, pretty much, out away from him. Starts to flex as he gets to the top, and then, meow. So he has this very unique ability to lag this club while also keeping it super, super wide. So if you watch the direction the club heads in transition, you know it's shallowing and doing all that stuff. But it's widening, meaning it's working away from him, so that left arm staying super straight. Just an unbelievably sharp angle here. Club's parallel to the ground. The butt of the grip is about 2 inches in front of a 3 wood of the golf ball. So, you know, he's just smashing this thing. Let's see, launching it at 5 degrees. So, pretty unique stuff here. Left leg stays kind of bent, never really straightens it till a little later, so a little bit of chase in that finish. But just unbelievable to watch. All right, we'll get a good look at that right foot kind of rolling back here. Right there, you see that right foot rolling back a little bit. Unique thing. You can actually see it almost slip because he's rotating so hard and lagging that club. You know, I never really noticed that as much as I am right now. But you can always pick up on what these guys are doing as you keep watching them. You also see his left heel is off the ground a hair. Right there, it lifts a little bit. Stomps it back down. You know, he's borderline leaning towards the target here in his backswing with his head. A lot of guys would have problem with that position, but you know, he's just going to lag the daylights out of this thing and rotate and just smash it. How's that? Pretty cool. So, there you go. Might not be exactly the way Hogan would get it back on the shaft plane, but he gets it done. Guy's been in the top 20 in the world since like '99, except for 1 year. And we know he's had his struggles with putting and stuff off the course, so I'd say this is what he's done best throughout his career. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Till next time.